Good morning, y'all. Thanks for visiting my channel. This is Shauna from the Herd Homestead, Georgia Zone 8A. So this morning we are going to do a little mini harvest and look at this very fried garden. So all this dirt in this wheelbarrow, all this dirt was in that black pot back there. And this is it. Worst potato harvest ever. This dirt is getting put back in that pot, and I'm gonna put some perlite. I'm gonna put some perlite and some vermiculite in there, and we're gonna plant something else in there. And we're not gonna worry about that. Y'all, I am in the greenhouse. Excuse the noise, but that's my AC unit. It's 100 degrees, so it's gonna be loud because it's definitely gonna be running. But in the greenhouse, it's 91 degrees, and I have my fan going, and I have my shade cloth, so it feels a lot better. So the rest of this video, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a voiceover, because the AC unit is so loud. But this heat is really, for real, killing my garden. And that potato harvest, y'all, the audacity. Sorry, I felt like someone was on me. The audacity of those potatoes to disrespect me like that. Y'all see how my face is like 10 shades darker? This sun is not no joke. But I'm gonna start off by showing y'all the tomatoes. They done fell over and fainted, hanging all up off the side. Look at that. Hanging all up off the side. I still have a lot of tomatoes though. And I cleared out, as you can see, I created really good airflow so that the sun could get to the tomatoes so that they can ripen. And as soon as I did that, they started to ripen. So as you can see, my clusters are ripening. My tomatillos, well, first of all, look at this. Sunburn. Probably dead. Struggling. Probably dead. Zinnias are doing fine, of course. These tomatillos, they faint every single day, but they are getting way too much sun. You see I got some white leaves. Sunburn. Sunburn. This squash plant bounced back since not even a whole week ago. Vine borer got it, but the plant had 2 vines and the vine borer got one. I cut that off and then saved the other one. So now it's bouncing back and flushing, and I'm about to still get some squash off of it. So that's exciting. The vine borer did not steal all my joy. This, I don't even know if you can see that good. Look at this, dead. Dead. I propagated this, so I think I'm gonna propagate a little bit more and take off these new ones that are coming, and go ahead and pull this up and grow those in the greenhouse. Still have evidence of a chipmunk. This is my patty pan squash that is doing good. Let's see. Let me see in there. Little patty pans. These are my beans. This is a sunflower. I'm honestly not even gonna worry about deadheading those marigolds until after we get this heat wave down for. Yellow squash, zucchini. The squash plants do not care about the heat. The flowers though, they're straight up getting murdered. Look at this. Look at that. Nasturtium is dead. And the only reason I didn't pull them is because I can still use them for shade. So just in case y'all was wondering, you can still use the dead stuff for shade until you get over a heat wave. Sunburned geraniums. Leaves are turning white. Every leaf is burned. And my green stalk. The only thing that don't care about this heat is the zinnias. Nasturtiums burnt to a crisp. I'm still getting peppers because of course they don't mind the heat. Burnt. I got some sunflowers coming in. My strawberries don't care about the heat. Now, these 2 pink green stalks do not get sun the entire day, so they do a lot better with retaining water and the overall health of the plants. They don't even look like it's 100 degrees outside, but everything else that gets full sun from the time that the sun go up to the time the sun go down is more in the middle of the garden, and that stuff is definitely affected. Now, nasturtiums don't really like heat anyway, too much heat, so I'm gonna replant those in the greenhouse so that they can be real pretty for the fall. Now these geraniums I pulled over to get more shade and they bounced back, so I'm gonna do the same with the other one. I just wanted to see if it was gonna work, and it is. So this one was pale yellowish white, and now you see it's pretty dark green. And this was not even growing because it was so hot, and now that I pulled it closer to the house where it can get more shade, now it's doing fine. But everything's so crispy. Like, everything is super, super crispy. And ignore this table. First, ignore that mess. But all of this, that time, died. I'm gonna cut it down and water it and bring it back. But some of the stuff in the green stalk is doing fine because it's on the watering system. Everything on the watering system is doing good. Everything that I have to hand water got a little bit of a struggle to it. This one is doing fine, of course, except for the nasturtiums. They just do not like this type of a heat. They never have, never will. I started some sunflowers right here, and I am going to transplant those. This bed is my sauce tomatoes, so I have those growing here with basil. I got sunflowers, beans, marigolds, alyssum, chives, zinnias. I got all kind of stuff. I'm gonna get my first tomato. Oh, hi, little buddy. All right, it's starting. It's starting. But I have sunflowers at the ends. This one is getting ate up by something. But look how light this tomatillo plant is. Like, y'all ignore this grass that got burned. Look how many I have. But this plant is struggling because it's sunburned. So I think I'm gonna pull this plant to the patio. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. If my voice is pretty audible, I'm not gonna do a voiceover, and then you're just gonna have to hear the humming in the back. Ignore how hot and sweaty I am. Y'all already know the deal. 100 degrees every single day. But some of my pots are doing fine. I'm about to water these again for tonight and soak them down. Everything did good today because of how I soaked it last night and this morning. I'm about to do the same thing over again. But I'm talking, what was that? You gotta watch out for biting bugs at this time of the day. But this garden, it look a little crazy right now, but all I can do is try to get it to survive. And so that's all I got. It's so hot. It's trying to kill everything. All of my zinnias are doing good. Some of my cosmos are okay. Some of them are burnt to a crisp. But I'm replanting these tall 3-4 foot cosmos. I'm replanting those. But yeah, right now. Oh, and let me show y'all. I don't know what happened here. So this is what the plant is supposed to look like. What happened here? I trimmed it down, but that's because every single leaf was dying. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about nothing that's dying. I'm gonna replant for the fall, so that way for the cooler weather, the garden will be back pretty and everything will be back lush. This heat wave, I'm gonna just make notes for next year of what flowers not to grow, because I always forget about our crazy heat wave, and a lot of stuff can't take that. A lot of stuff can't handle it. But this bed is looking good. This bed does really good because of how much stuff I have planted in it. It stays pretty shaded. And 100% because I have these beans in here that don't really care about the heat. The Squash don't really care about the heat. These marigolds, they clearly don't care about the heat. They're a little bit singed, but they don't care. Not for real. And then I got my sunflower in the middle. My beans, my squashes. I'm excited about all of it. I'm about to go and throw something on. I'm gonna have to raise my voice because I'm gonna go back in the greenhouse. But it's so much cooler in here, and it's not, normally not like bugs and stuff in here. But I have some stuff that I started over. So I have some Cosmos. Now these, this one, and these two, the ones that have the height, these all were volunteer. Anything with a little stick in it, of course, I planted it, but everything else is a volunteer. I have my pumpkins in here. I have my tabletop cucumber plant. My other one was spent, so it's time to toss that one. And then over here, this is another patty pan. I got 2 of those. This is my moon and stars that I prayed over. I prayed over this one. I prayed over that one. This, I didn't even know I put 3 seeds in here, but this is a crimson watermelon. And the bush baby, this bush baby watermelon, that's what's gonna go in that pot that other one just came out of. This is a yellow squash. That's gonna replace the other one. And then these are pumpkins. So I'm pretty sure they don't want to, but they stand in here. They stand in here. They have to if they want to live to see another day. And then these are the things that don't mind being in here. So eucalyptus, a sunflower for her. This is my hen and chicks that absolutely love being in this crazy hot. And then this is a coffee plant. But I just wanted to give y'all a quick little rundown of what is going on in the garden. A lot of things dying, a lot of things stressed out. I'm not, because I am going to replant for the fall. And all of the things that I loved, I replant for the fall. The things that I didn't really care about, I'll do something else. But I'm not going to worry about it. I propagated some plants that were dying today, this morning, real early when it was nice and cool. I propagated that, and I did plant it outside. I don't want it to come in the greenhouse and get sensitive, and when I put it back out, then it get burned. So I kept it out there for it to just survive. So I will keep y'all posted. But that is the garden right now, end of June, during a heat wave in Georgia, zone 8A, where we still have 2 more weeks of 100-degree weather. Thank you for watching my channel. I appreciate it. Please hit like and subscribe, comment. Any questions you might have, go ahead and put it down in the bottom. I will answer it. Anything that you see in my garden that you see that I might be doing wrong, go ahead and let me know. And we're just gonna have to try to survive. We're just gonna have to try to survive, because this heat wave is no joke, just like last year. But every year I learn, I make notes for the next year. Nasturtiums always get burned, so I knew that. I'm gonna replant some in here, keep them in here until we get past the heat wave, then put them out. Then they'll be fine. But if y'all see that I need to be doing something different, y'all let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much and happy gardening.